You might be asking, what are the major differences between the discerning divorce process and the traditional litigation process? Well, here's a bird's eye view of the two processes. In the litigation process, there are many steps. They don't always happen in the same order, and some cases skip some of the steps. But the process generally starts when a lawsuit is filed. The lawsuit is then served on the defendant by the sheriff or a special process server. In some cases, the next step might be an emergency hearing, especially if there are extreme financial or custody situations or in cases of domestic violence. It's very common to have a temporary hearing to determine custody, visitation, child support, alimony, attorney's fees, who pays what bills, who drives what vehicle, and who gets to stay in the marital residence, all on a temporary basis. Then there's a period of time for the two of you to conduct discovery, usually 6 months. During this time, both parties can schedule depositions, send subpoenas for documents to be produced, propound interrogatories, which are written questions that must be answered under oath, or request the other side to admit certain facts in writing. The discovery can be between the parties, or it can involve non-parties, such as your employer, your employees, your banks, your business partners, other family members, or a suspected paramour. There can be major disagreements during the discovery process that may cause motions to be filed. At some point, usually after some discovery has been completed, there can be an informal exchange of settlement offers or formal mediation initiated either by the parties or ordered by the court. Ultimately, there will be a final hearing that can last for several days or more. If your final hearing takes more than one day, the court might have to hear your case in pieces, spreading all of the trial days out over a month or more. Your final hearing could include a jury trial on all issues except custody. That can only be decided by the judge. The litigation process is very public. It often happens in a courtroom full of people. It can take up to 3 years, and it can cost families from $4,000 to more than $300,000. Now, I include more details on the time and cost of divorce in other videos. Be sure to check them out. But in the meantime, I want you to compare the litigation process to the discerning divorce process. Discerning divorce is private and confidential. It can be completed in 30 to 120 days, and it will save your family thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars. Most importantly, the discerning divorce process is available when and where you need it, at your convenience, 24/7. Using the discerning divorce process, you and your partner will work towards settlement outside of the litigation arena. Advanced and Premier members will be escorted through every step of the Discerning Divorce process by your specially assigned Discerning Divorce Guide, called a docent, and you will attend private mediation on your schedule, at your location, and at your convenience. Premier members will also have the opportunity to work with specially assigned financial and family counselors. Once your case is settled, then you'll begin and end the litigation process quickly. You'll just need to file your divorce paperwork and take a quick, uncontested final hearing. The discerning divorce process is faster and cheaper because it allows you to reach a settlement before the litigation process begins. But what if you've already started the litigation process? Well, that's okay. Just ask your lawyer how to put your litigation on hold so that you can complete the discerning divorce process first. Chances are very good that you'll still save a lot of time and a lot of money. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Come join us at Discerning Divorce and do your divorce differently.